Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Investor Fuel podcast. I am your host, Quentin Edmonds. By now, you should know you can just call me Q. And today I am joined by someone I have been looking forward to chatting with, my guest, Angela Pannell, who's making some serious moves in the space of real estate and educating people, giving 5-star service. We're going to hear all about that. Maybe she might even tell us about the 3 Ps. I don't know. I'll let her, let us know if she's going to do that. But I am super excited about having her. How you feeling today, Miss Angela?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you so much, Q, for having me.
Absolutely. I really think our listeners are going to take something away from your approach and how you do things, the way you do things, the way you educate people. And I'm excited about them getting some golden nuggets from you. So if you don't mind, Miss Angela, I just want to go ahead and dive in. First off, I want people who are not familiar with you in your world, I want you to give us kind of a short version of what you are focused on these days.
Okay. Well, like you said, my name is Angela Pannell, and I am a real estate agent here in the Metro Atlanta area. My brokerage is eXp Realty, and we are located in all 50 states and 29 countries. Me specifically, my focus is first-time home buyers, seniors, and new construction primarily. I try to make sure that I am always an educator with any of my clients to make sure that I focus in on making sure they understand that this is they're going to make a great choice in selecting me, because I'm going to educate them on the whole process from beginning to end. That is my main focus. Then I'm also going to care about them. I'm going to make sure that they are taken care of throughout the process, and that they don't feel like they're in it alone. And so I'm going to walk them through every step of the way, and definitely let them know that they're going to get the 5-star service, like you mentioned. I love 5 stars, so I'm going to give 5 stars to every client. So that's a little bit about me.
Absolutely. I love it. What caught my eyes, one of the things, you may have mentioned it here, but also along with giving the 5-star service, how you have a great network of people that's behind you. So like, listen, if you need it, we got it because of the network that you got behind you. So I know that's something that caught my eye when we was talking about it as well.
Yes. I have I have a core team of people that I collaborate with.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
So in that educational space, I host a lot of home buying workshops. And during my home buying workshops, I always make sure that my team is present. That team being myself, the lender, the home inspector, the security system person, and even the closing attorney. I can get the closing attorney there too. Those are all the major components that you're going to need when it comes to closing, getting through the home buying process. And so each one of them has their own, and homeowners insurance provider, I forgot that person. All of those pieces, everybody's going to show up and tell you how they play a part in making it from the first time that you give me a call to tell me you're ready to buy to all the way till we get to that closing table.
Absolutely. That's good. Listen, I know things are not always easy in this climate. So let me ask you this. I know you got a good team, you got things in place, but what keeps that machine running smoothly?
Well, the machine that keeps it moving smoothly is the systems, having systems in place. We do have our CRM, which we use. It's called Bold Trail now. It used to be called KV Core. And so that kind of helps us keep that going. But not only that, just the repetition of having multiple clients, I kind of wash, rinse, and repeat of when I'm talking with the client, I'm doing the follow-up, I'm making sure that they're, understand throughout the process. I'm connecting them with the lender, like that wash, rinse, and repeat throughout so that they understand where we are in the process. Because I do a consultation with my clients. Before we even start going out, I'm going to make sure that we do a consultation, and that way they can understand each step. And so those are some of the things that I put in place when it comes to having that.
Absolutely. That sounds great. Again, your integrity to people shines through in what you're talking about. And so I think that's, for me, makes you stand out, leading with integrity. So I appreciate that. Now, let's be honest, things are not always smooth, right? Sometimes
Mhm.
things get, so things get real, right? So
Yeah.
let me tell me
I
about the
had to
time.
scratch my head on that one.
Listen. So tell me
It's
about a
hard
time
out
that,
here. It's hard out
yeah,
here. I'm telling you.
come on. Tell me about a time when things went sideways, when you had to pivot fast. Tell me about
Woo.
that.
Look, I had to. You get me hot
Take
over
your
here.
time.
I'm telling you. So, there are clients, there are situations, there are things that come up. And that leads me into why I have Angie's 3Ps. Exactly.
Come on.
So there are situations that come up that may or may not be out of someone's control. I am not only a person who opens up a door for you, I'm a counselor, I'm a negotiator, I'm a teacher, I'm a trainer, I'm a cleanup, I'm housekeeping. I'm gonna drive you around. I'm so many things when it comes to a transaction, and some people take advantage of that. As a matter of fact, I had a client that called me at 11:45 p.m. Yeah, you see that face? And I'm talking about back to back. Kept calling at 11:45 p.m. And I was like, is that my phone really ringing? Like, I thought I was getting punked. And I was like, and I'm single. And I was like, okay, so that's not a man calling me right there. But,
Yep. Come on.
my client. And I was like, So I did answer. And I let them know that it was late. And, I did as much as I could to kind of give them a 2 to 4 minute time period. But I called her back the next day and said you was out of order.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
And she knew she was out of order. And so from there, sometimes they take a little advantage of us. Absolutely. And so not only that, but just being unreasonable. Some clients can be unreasonable. Like I was doing a walkthrough at the day of closing, and I think it was like some drywall had peeled back. Oh no, we can't close. That got to get fixed. What? Wait a minute. You mean that piece of drywall? I can put some tape behind and put some glue on right quick.
Right.
That part. What? So there are certain scenarios that come up that you just cannot mentally think that would be a thing, but it's a whole thing. And so you have to remain calm. So that's where Angie's 3 P's come in.
Come on now.
Angie's 3 P's. Patience, perseverance, and prayer. You need all three. All three are required to get through any transaction, whether I'm on the buyer side or the seller side. All three are going to be necessary for both of us to get through so we can sit at that closing table. And so I have learned how to be so much more calm and patient, even through the chaos, because then there are things that happen with the lender that I have no control over. The lender will throw a monkey wrench in there. What? We didn't prepare for that, and things happen and you got to pivot. Like, for example, one of my clients needed verification of funds. She had to go get a printout from her bank, but she had to be at work at a certain time. So I had to drive. If y'all live in Georgia, I had to drive from Stone Mountain to Buckhead to meet her at her job to get the papers to fax over to my lender because she had to check in and go to work. Yeah. These are things that they don't tell you about. Y'all see the key and the signs.
Right.
At the end.
Right.
But y'all don't know all the other stuff that we do in between to make sure we get to that closing table. That part. So there's a couple different scenarios that have happened recently. I'm talking about within the last week. Wow. That part. Yes.
Yeah, you get 5-star service, but there's limits to the 5 stars. There are boundaries. Let me say that. There are boundaries.
There are boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries. And that's the kind of stuff people, they don't talk about. Like, honestly, that you don't, like you said, they see all the pretty stuff at the end, but people are not really talking about some of the behind the scene things that you got to go through to have people feel like they are getting that 5-star service and make them feel like that they are important. And you don't mind doing it. Like we said, we got boundaries to it. You don't mind doing it, but these are just the realities of some of the things that you have to do. Not even that you have to do. Let me change that. That you choose to do.
That you choose to do.
Yeah, that you choose to do.
And this is my full-time employment here. So this is my career. This is not just something I do on the side. This is how I eat.
Yep. And that's what I was gonna say. This is what separates people who just dabble from those who kind of stay in it long term. Those are some of the traits right there. Yeah. And so no, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. So let me ask you this: what are you most focused on solving or scaling next? Like, what's your next real goal?
My next real goal is, I think, building a network and team of other agents who are as passionate as I am, as driven as I am, as focused as I am to seeing people win in real estate and create that generational wealth.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
So I am a certified mentor. I do have mentees right now. I have about 8 mentees right now. And we meet on a weekly basis so that I can help give them the tools and the initiatives to step outside of their boxes and to dive into this industry because they can do it. And so I'm helping them step by step get through that and talk through any scenarios that they may have, giving them examples of things that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis so that they can understand that they too can make it happen. And so I am looking to build my team right now so that we all can have that generational wealth and be able to sit back and sip lemonade and or an adult beverage or whatever your choice is, and before I get old.
Absolutely. That's big, especially, when you doing your thing to make sure you get your checks coming in. But you was like, listen, it's just not just about me. I want to build wealth for other people. And so this kind of brings me right into the next thing I want to ask you. You're making moves, you're forward thinking. And of course, we know like the next move, it can either compound things or it really can create chaos. And that's depending on how you play it, right? And so you got a lot of people that's listening. They're new on their journey. They're looking to level up. They're looking to make moves. And you kind of hit on this. I think it would benefit if they hear from you when it comes to building relationships or growing your network. What makes the for you?
What makes the what?
The biggest difference for you?
Oh, okay. What makes the biggest difference for me, I think, is like you said, the relationships, the networking, being in those rooms with those movers and shakers, cross relationships, like not just real estate events, but all different types of events to get in those spaces. I'm a girl, but I do smoke cigars. So, okay, I do. I love me a fat bottom Betty. And so I go to the cigar bar because one of my other goals is to help more men become homeowners. Most of my clients all the time are women, a lot of women, a lot of couples. And so it's single men out here who need help. They have the money, they have the resources, they have the credit sometimes, but they just need somebody to help guide them through. And so, hanging out at the cigar bars, it's a lot of men there. And so I help kind of talk them through. And I've been able to gain some actual clients with hanging out that way. But being in those rooms, making those connections, always letting people know what I do and who I am. I don't have my realtor pin on right now, but generally when I'm out and about, I got my realtor pin on. It just say realtor or realtist, whichever one I feel that day. And so it's always a conversation starter. And so I'm able to always give my card or postcard or something to them. I got pins. My new thing I'm doing now is when I go to a restaurant, I add a pin to the server, so they always have my information.
There you go.
So yes, that whole networking piece, I definitely believe in all of that. In that being in that room, collaborating.
Absolutely. Listen, like you can't fake that. Relationships are everything in this space, and so making the right connections, putting yourself out there, lending yourself to people, doing little pins so people can connect with you. I mean, all of that is relationship building. All that is network building, right? Because you just never know who's gonna pick up the pen, who's gonna connect with you. Like, you just never know. And so building those relationships are everything. And
Yes.
so listen, before we wrap, I want to know, is there anything that you have been musing on, thinking about? Is there any kind of final words that you want to leave to the audience that's listening, that maybe that educates them, because you are the educator, right? So is there just anything that's on your mind that you feel like could be useful at this moment for the people that's listening?
Well, the one thing that I always want people to know is that it's possible, that you can be a homeowner. You can buy a vacation home. You can buy investment property. You just need the know-how to make it happen. And so that's where a professional like myself come into play to help walk you through how it can be possible and connecting you with all of my partners, to be able to make it a reality for you. I get a lot of people who always think that it's their credit. But if you don't have a conversation with someone who's looking at the credit to be able to tell you exactly what you need to do, not what you think you need to do, but what they know you need to do in order to make this a reality, and you follow those steps, then you're going to be spinning your wheels and be a generational renter. And we want to stop that, because the cost of rent and mortgage, they're together, or some of them rents is like real high, and you could buy. So believe in yourself and know that you're capable of making that dream come true. Trusting in having a trusty person a professional that you can rely on, like myself, that's going to give it to you honestly. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I am going to make sure that we get it done. If you trust in me and let me guide you through and believe that I'm going to help you. And then also saving that money, then you may not need that new iPhone. You may not need that new car. Those things, holding on to what you have right now so that you can have the resources to be able to transition and do those things. And know that just because you renting this house, that's not your house. That's somebody else's. Yeah, that part. We need to build your own equity in your own residence. So I love being a realtor. I love being a realtist. I love this industry. There's so many things, so many people. Like, I get excited every day that I'm helping solve that problem for someone to have a permanent place to call home.
Well, if y'all heard Miss Pannell, she up here teaching, she up here educating y'all. So listen, I thank you so much for being with us. Listen, if someone wanted to reach out and connect with you, maybe collaborate or learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to reach you?
So, of course, I am on social media. You can find me at Angela Pannell, EXP Realtor. You can find me on Facebook that way, or you can find me on IG, TikTok, LinkedIn. My agent is Angela. That's my hashtag. My agent is Angela. That's what you need to tell them. That part right there. So they can find me on any of those social media outlets. LinkedIn, I'm there as well. And that's Angela Pannell with 2 N's and 2 L's. That part. And my phone number, if you'd like to reach out, is 404-425-4660. All right.
And if y'all call her after 11, you're going to have to deal with me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I know.
My apologies. Thank you so much, Miss Pannell. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your time, your story, your perspective. We need more people in this space that's doing it the right way, doing what you're doing, leading with integrity, educating the people, really caring about the people. So I really thank you so much for being here with us. I really do.
Thank you so much. I am so honored. I am excited.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.